what they call salas offices. It is a fact that LGUs are helping financially the courts to furnish them, to take care of their supplies.
Yes, Your Honor, I was an MC judge, and my office we have the employees coming from the City Hall of Makati, and RTC. I had only one from the provincial government. At that time, the judiciary was really had a very small budget. But I feel that there's nothing wrong with cooperation between the local government and the judiciary when it comes to providing supplies to these offices. What we need is that we try to give justice to the people by having these cases heard.
Last question. Failure to act upon applications for survivorship benefits of the spouses of deceased judges and justices by the Supreme Court and Bank was one of the issues deliberated upon during the impeachment case of then Chief Justice Sereno. As of today, how do the ANBAC calendar for discussion or prioritize this matter? And if appointed as next Chief Justice, how do you see to it that this matter be expedited?
Your Honor, please, for me it should be, when I was deciding justice, these occasions had to bear my signature for approval before it is sent to the Supreme Court. And it spent only an hour in my table, even 5 minutes. But then it is brought to the Supreme Court's process. The documents are checked again, is to paperwork, and then it is brought to raffle to Ponente, or Ponente will recommend. But there's a process there. There's a raffle and there's a Ponente. And then the Ponente would submit his recommendations to the IMBAC. I don't see any delay in that.
But that was one of the reasons that Chief Justice Sereno was impeached. There were many complaints about failure to deliver the benefits within a reasonable period of time.
Yes, Your Honor, there was some delay because what happened with the RTC and the MTC, the money of for the benefits of the widows from the Supreme Court, there's enough funds. In the Court of Appeals, we didn't have enough funds to service the widows, so we had to wait for a disbursement from Congress. The law was signed in 2009, and the money was just appropriated around 2013 or 14.
Okay.
So they were also complaining to me, and they were telling me how come I am not approving this. And I told them that I should have nothing to do because there's no money and we cannot disburse money. There's no disbursement with us. In fact, I told them my mother is also a survivor and has not a benefit because there's no money available.
Okay, thank you, Justice Reyes, and
Thank you po.
good
Salamat
luck.
po. Thank you po.
Thank you very much, Judge Montalban. Justice Tiham. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good afternoon,
Good afternoon, Justice.
Your Honor. You will be staying in the court for the remaining 8 months, more or less.
Yes, Your Honor.
What concrete reforms do you intend to implement within the next 4 months And what other concrete reforms will you implement before the end of your term as Chief Justice?
Well, one reform is really needed is really a good working computer system for the Court of Appeals, as well as for the RTC.
Is this something that can be finished in 4 months or 8 months?
It can be installed, I think, within the year, and maybe it would need a month or so to populate the data. But once you populate the data, you can already start talking to the judges and asking them about the status of these cases.
I know for a fact that when you were presiding justice of the Court of Appeals, you were inclined to give more benefits to court employees. Will you be adopting the same kind of attitude in the Supreme Court if you are Chief Justice?
I think, Your Honor, that our salary right now for the judges is more than enough. I think we are enjoying the highest salary ever in the history of the judiciary. So I'm not inclined to increase their salary. Of course, the salary scale is mandated by Congress, but unless there's really extraordinary inflation, like 20%, 30%, and it erodes the purchasing power of the salaries. But I'm not inclined to say that their salaries are inadequate. In fact, when I was a judge, my salary was only 5,000. It was very low. I could not live on it. But now, a judge could live on his salary.
What
But
about
regarding, Your Honor, maybe the employees that I can file, maybe there's a need to address their salary. I would be talking to them and asking them if their salary is enough for them. Because I know some of them are receiving only 10,000 or 12,000. So you have to figure out how they could survive on a salary of 12,000 or 15,000. But Your Honor, please, once the judiciary addresses its cases and improves its delivery of justice, I always told that to the Court of Appeals, I'm sure that the President or the Executive and Congress will see the wisdom of giving us more salary or more benefits, because justice, the delivery of justice, is an important part of society.
As a member of the court, are you satisfied with the pace of case disposition in the country? Do you think the public is happy how decisions are decided by the Supreme Court?
I have no idea about the public's perception of the Supreme Court.
But is it important to understand
Yes, Your
the
Honor.
expectations of the public?
Yes, Your Honor. I was always of the theory that justice delayed is justice denied. And I think it will be the foundation of my reforms, so to it that there is no delay. And if there is delay, it is reasonable delay, and delay that can be explained to the litigants.
All Chief Justices have promised reforms. But you and I understand that the mindset of people in the Supreme Court is more on preserving, more on the conservative side, more of preserving what is traditional, more on not fixing anything if it's not broken. And coupled with the fact that the court can only move in a collegial manner, even if you have noble ideas of implementing reforms, are you confident that you will be able to implement the reforms you envision within the time frame of 8 months